almost fall time and I'm fulfilling my societal obligation to wear a plaid shirt. I think it's just a given that when we're growing up we believe things or think things that in a few years we're like, why did I think that? I personally find these stories kind of funny just because a lot of them are so ridiculous, so I thought I would share some of mine with you people today. Here's some of the stuff I thought when I was younger. For a very large part of my life, like way longer than I actually want to admit, I would get the words persecuted and executed mixed up. This had the unfortunate effect of, you know, when you go by like a gated community or something and you see those signs that are like, oh, we're so pretentious, here's a sign that says trespassers will be persecuted. I thought that meant trespassers would be shot or killed in some kind of manner, which is what executed means. 5-year-old me is like, isn't that a little bit extreme? My family used to do the thing where, you know, we take family pictures at some place every year. The thing is, we haven't done that for a really long time, so anyone that walks through my house probably thinks that the children that live there are perpetually at the age of 12. One time that really sticks out in my head is when I was about 7 and we went to this one photography place to take the pictures, and the photographer guy's like, I could make your picture black and white and turn your teeth green. 7-year-old me didn't understand things like photo editing, so I'm like, no you can't. I'm always just gonna look like this. You can't do anything with my pictures. Now, of course, I realized I could literally take any picture I wanted myself right at this moment and turn it black and white and make their teeth green. It's like really not that difficult. I used to believe that when you were talking to someone on the phone, if you turned the phone upside down, it would make everything on the other line turn like upside down. So like the entire room that they were in and like the person themselves would like turn upside down just because you turned your phone over. This is not true in any sense, but my parents just kind of played along with it for a while. Most of the time it just kind of went like this. Understand that there were not phones like this in 2003. We just don't have a home phone anymore, so I'm sorry, this reenactment isn't as accurate as it could be. I turned my phone upside down. Are you upside down? And now you're standing on the ceiling, aren't you? Mom, why can't you hear me? Mom. I didn't really understand sarcasm for a while, but luckily when I was about 7, my 15-year-old cousin came and stayed with us for a while, and he taught me the wonderful ways of sarcasm, which has really helped me a lot in getting to this point in my life. It's pretty much a known fact that cat eyes kind of like glow a little bit in the dark. Like, it's not like a bright green laser like beaming out into the night. It's just like kind of a faint glow, but I used to think it was like the green laser thing, and so like when it got dark in my house I would avoid my cats. The idea that they had green lasers shooting out of their eyes really freaked me out. My younger brother has really bad eyesight, however we didn't know that for a while, and so he'd go around looking at things cross-eyed, and my parents would say, why is he looking at things cross-eyed? And that kind of confused me because I'm like, he's not going around looking at stuff like that. What do you mean he's cross-eyed? Y'all stop talking in all these riddles? So those are some things I did not previously understand, but as I got older I do now understand them, and my eyes have just been opened to everything in the world, and that is why I now understand that when the leaves start changing color, so do the patterns of your shirts. Anyway, I hope you all are having a great week, and I'll leave you with this. The other day I went to a zoo. It only had one kind of animal. It was a Shih Tzu. Bye.